Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Listen, we got another caller with their hand up. It's my brother here. We're going to bring him in. Welcome, Sir Holip, to In the Paint. Thank you for calling in. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes. Happy New Year as well to you and everybody else. Thank you, sir.
Cool. So I see y'all talking about Miss Rousey.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I tell you, I have to say, and you know, I used to be a fan of hers. Right. And I still, I still give her props on her ground game, even though we haven't seen it in 2 fights.
Mm-hmm.
But, I said that judo is her specialty. That her ground game is what she's known for. So I don't understand in her infinite wisdom why she decided that she was Floyd Mayweather.
Not even Manny.
Yeah, like her stand-up game was never good.
Mm-hmm. Never.
I think she kind of started feeling herself when she won that one fight with Beth Correa.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that ever since then she's had this thing about I'm a striker. No. And that's why I like Amanda Nunes, because Amanda Nunes said, for some strange reason, this guy's got this girl thinking that she can strike. He said, I'm a striker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she showed her, because she striked her.
Mm-hmm.
She striked her a lot.
Yeah, 47 times.
Within 48 seconds.
But I have to say something, because some people, were complaining because of people going in on her for losing. And I think I want to put it in perspective as to why is the internet and why are people responding the way that they do to her losses. Mm-hmm. I remember when she fought Miesha Tate, and she beat Miesha Tate, armbarred her, and won the fight. And after the fight was over, Miesha Tate went to extend her hand to shake her hand, and she got up and walked away from Miesha Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Miesha Tate could have did what Rousey did and just disappear, run out the ring, and never be seen. Given press releases so you can know how she feel. But what did she do? She stayed, gave her in-ring interview.
Right.
She did her post-fight press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Took the slings and the arrows.
Yep.
Did you see anybody go on a meme campaign for Miesha Tate?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even thought to create memes for Miesha Tate's loss.
Mm-hmm.
Because she handled herself like a champion, like you're supposed to handle yourself.
Right.
Same thing with Conor McGregor. And Conor McGregor, who, as you know, talks probably more shit than Ronda Rousey. But it's all business.
Right.
When he lost to Nate Diaz, he stayed right in that ring, gave his in-ring interview, went to the post-fight press conference, took the slings and arrows. He did everything you're supposed to do, gave Nate Diaz his props. Mm-hmm. Nobody had to wonder how he felt. You know what I'm saying? Nobody went on no meme campaign when Conor McGregor lost.
Mm-hmm.
So why do people take so much joy and making memes over Ronda Rousey. Well, it's because she has no class. She doesn't handle herself like a champion. She disrespects her opponents, and she takes this shit too personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care
For sure.
what you feel personally about Miesha Tate. She extends her hand, you shake her hand. You know, that's what a champion does. But it also goes to show you that it's easy to be a champion when you're winning. It's easy. You know, it's easy to hold the belt and look cool and all this other stuff when you win it. How about when you lose? Because it's about how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And she doesn't and she never carry herself like a true champion. So when she loses, and especially when the way you treat your opponents. So when you lose a fight, people take joy in it. Because it's like, you're an asshole. It's like nobody, you know, like all of these people talking about, oh, you're still my champion. I like my champions conscious.
Not
so if you like your champions, you know, being punching bags, hey, I don't know. That's on you. I like my champions to be conscious and not getting punched in their face multiple times.
Probably.
Right. You know what, Holip? You're so correct, brother. I mean, wow. I mean, just like you said, man, I think we talked about this earlier, you know, offline, is the fact that, you know, just like you said, the word is classless. You understand? You know, in previous matches, we've seen the her not tap the gloves during the beginning of the fight. You know, you know what I'm saying? During the introductions and at the end of the introductions, with the rules, stuff like that, you don't want to tap gloves. You know, you're not checking up on your opponents after you demolish them. You're not checking up. You know, no type of respect. And again, you hit it right on the head. You never really were a champion, because a champion knows how to conduct themselves the right way. She never had that. You understand? So you hit it right squarely on the head with that. With your
like let's look at the Holly Holm fight. When she sorry, that's my alarm. When she lost to Holly Holm, the way that she handled that fight afterwards really defined who Ronda Rousey was.
Right.
Had Ronda Rousey, first of all, she was loved by the media, and she had a really huge following. So it's not as if people hated her.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So why did people react that way? They reacted that way because the moment she lost, what did she do? She disappeared out the ring. She never gave Holly Holm her props. You know, Holly Holm was the one that came up to her. And she looked, you know, she had that stupid look on her face. And then she just disappeared out the ring, never went to the post-fight press conference to take those slings and arrows. That's when people started really getting on her, because that, to me, defines who you are. What, you the first fighter that ever lost a fight? And I'm tired of people making excuses for her.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like everybody else handles themselves the way that they're supposed to when they lose a fight. Who are you? What makes you so goddamn special? And then Dana White, man, I'm going to tell you, I usually like Dana White because I always felt like Dana White is like one of those guys who kind of keeps it real. But he just lost all credibility with me. He's talking about, well, I felt that I owed her. You know, she's done so much for the sport. So then if you owed her, why don't you go into your pocket and pay her? What that got to do with Amanda Nunes?
Right.
It's inexcusable, that you give your champion $100K.
Yeah.
And give some bitch that been out of the sport for 2 years because she got her ass whooped and her feelings got hurt, and you give her $3 million?
Yep. That's
So you
about the size
basically,
of it.
what's the point? If Amanda Nunes is getting $100K, first of all, don't she have a team?
Yep.
They got to get paid. So what is she actually walking away with if her purse was $100K?
Well, actually 200 because she got an extra two. She got an
I
extra
ain't counting
100
the other
for the
100.
win.
I ain't even counting that. Her purse was
counting
100K. There was no guarantee she was going to win that fight.
Right.
There you go.
Well, she got
so $100K. How much she going to end up walking away with?
Not a lot.
$20,000.
Yep.
Basically.
Not a lot because she got to pay her trainer. She has to pay her sparring partners, nutritionist, doctor, and all that other stuff.
Now your champion is walking away with $20 grand. What does that piece of metal around her waist really, really mean? And that's your championship.
Right.
That's the UFC's championship. You hurting yourself by doing that.
Yep.
And it's inexcusable. There's nothing that he can say. Nothing that he can say that can justify him giving that girl that amount of money and letting that girl fight for $100K. And no wonder Amanda Nunes was mad. Because if you saw her after the fight, she had to stop herself from cursing. Because she was going to say, she was getting ready to say, fuck Ronda Rousey, but she caught herself, and she said, forget Ronda Rousey. She said, there's like a lot of girls out here who are good and deserve to get a chance in the spotlight. He said, this girl, he said, why are you so concerned about her? She's going to go somewhere, do some movies. She's going to be all right.
Yep.
Yeah, we played the audio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, this Ronda Rousey never really handled herself like a champion. And that's the reason why karma is a bitch, man.
There you go.
So now every fight you giving people meme material. Because I've been having a ball, boy.
I'm sure you have, man. I'm sure you have.
Actually, my girlfriend says karma is an evil redhead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or karma is a balled up fist.
Knocking you out.
Exactly.
Because these girls be making her look like, what the hell, like a fucking disfigured walker or something.
Exactly. And let me just say something real quick, if you don't mind, people. Like, I had referred to earlier, like I was on one of my friends' Facebook page, and there was a discussion about this, and I had to actually bow out only because it was so stupid. This one guy, it just bothered me so much. I was like, this guy doesn't get it. He's trying to tell me about advertising dollars, and I'm like, dude, first of all, stop deflecting. Okay, that's my first thing, because that's why I got pissed off. Don't deflect from the original.
Wait, what was his point? Host. What was he trying to make? What point?
Dude, his point was like, first of all, he came up trying to be condescending. Oh, I watch every fight. I go to every match. Blah blah blah. And I know this and I know that. Yeah. I'm like, come on, stop.
And
first of all,
what was the point of saying that? Like, what was his issue?
His issue was, oh well, you have to understand it's a business. It's all about advertising, and that's why Rousey got paid
the face.
a certain amount
bullshit.
of your face.
And Ronda's the face.
Exactly.
Or was the face.
Mm-hmm.
When Conor McGregor was punished because he didn't do press.
Right.
And Conor McGregor's been bringing in bodies over these last few years while she's been chilling out, getting fucked, basically.
Right. It's ridiculous, man. So that's what this guy was basically saying. And what else did he say? He said something. It's just stupid shit. If it was how many people are going to watch Holly Holm versus this other opponent next month? You know, just trying to show that without Rousey.
And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
You already know.
Because Dana White doesn't promote these girls as champions. He promoted Ronda Rousey.
Right.
Mhm.
Promoted
so I get sick. Mhm.
Promoted Miesha Tate a little bit.
No, he didn't.
Not enough.
He didn't promote her at all, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
that's your champion, man. You got
right, exactly.
If that's your champion, you have to give props to that belt. You know, I'm not going to take anything. I tell you this: I'm not going to take anything away from Ronda Rousey's contribution to women's MMA because her contribution is huge.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no question in that. But one thing has nothing to do with the other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care
sure.
about her contribution to the MMA. When it comes to paying your champion what the champion should be paid, if anything, I would have even accepted had it been split down the middle. 1.5, 1.5. I would have accepted that, even though that's, to me, unacceptable. But if you had you just done that, then I would have been like, oh, okay, all right. I mean, at least the girl got half. That girl probably never had a $1.5 million payday in her life.
Right. Right. True.
So I would say, all right, at least he put some cake in her. But $100K, that is spitting in that girl's face.
Word.
And it's making your championship look like a piece. I'm walking around with a belt on my waist, and I got $20,000. And the girl whose ass I beat easily. Just put away $3 million.
Yeah. You know what I would have done? Holip? You know what I would have done? After that, post-fight conference, you know what I'd have done? I'd have took the belt and got a trash can and threw it in the trash. That would have been the exclamation point right there.
You would have done. Who did that? Somebody did that before. Alundra Blaze, I think.
Riddick Bowe in boxing.
Yeah, I'd have put that belt in the trash can as the exclamation point to say, hey, fuck you.